Good noon, everyone. So, we are starting with today's session. And today, since we have discussed almost everything from the point of view of the geography, like as such, nothing is left. The only part which is left is trade, seas, or some kind of the miscellaneous things which are left. So, today we would be just completing it. Okay, and yeah, here is your space. You can use this space only for the answers. All right, and now let us begin. Okay, and this is your space for the same. Okay, so the very first question we are discussing is the plateau part. All right, so yeah, the very first one is Mato Grosso plateau. Mato Grosso plateau. Be fast so that we can complete much today. Mato Grosso plateau is there, then Guana Abyssinia plateau is there. I have dropped 3-4 plateau. Now try to just comment their locations. What happened? No one knows a single plateau even. Anatolia plateau. It is a PYQ. Anatolia. Ozark plateau is there. Ozark. Just mention the name of the plateau followed by the country. Okay? Don't drop in between. Go in the symmetry. Anatolia, Turkey is correct. Yes. Then Abyssinia, Ethiopia, correct. Mato Grosso is in Brazil, exactly. Then Potwai Plateau, Pamir Knot, Potwai Plateau, Pamir Knot, Ozark. You can use the Google as well, no? Definitely, it will just help you to remember. Not an issue. Potwai, Pakistan, correct. Then what about Ozark? Ozark Plateau. Ozark, USA. Okay. Then Mato Grosso we have discussed. Potwai is done. Colorado Plateau. Colorado Plateau. Colorado Plateau is in USA again. Okay, and then Anatolia we have discussed, Turkey. Okay, so these are some of the plateaus which I consider are important, and we have already seen them in the PYQs. Okay, and that is why these plateaus and all those points are important. Now, we can discuss some of the mountain ranges, though we have discussed already, but let us just skim through them as well. All right. So first one is Alps. Just drop the locations as soon as possible. Alps. Then Andes, Ural, Appalachian. Andes, Ural, Appalachian. Andes, South America, correct. Colombia to Chile. Then Alps, Europe, exactly. Ural, Russia, correct. Then Satpura, Vindhya, location. Satpuras, Vindhyas, Black Forest, we have Black Forest. Andes, South America, correct. Okay. Then Tian Shan, Tian Shan, Tian Shan, China. Then Fusiyama, Fusiyama. Vesuvius, we discussed this one yesterday. Vesuvius. Fujiyama, Japan, correct. Then Vesuvius. Then Kilimanjaro. Vesuvius, Italy, correct, Ati. Nice. Fujiyama, Japan, Vesuvius, Italy. Exactly. Then what about Kilimanjaro? Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, Africa. Exactly. Then Stonewall. Stonewall. Stonewall is in Stonewall is in Russia. Okay. Stonewall, Russia. Now we would be discussing the straits. All right, straits we would be discussing. So let us begin with the straits. The very first one is Bering Strait. Bering Strait. Just be fast. Bering Strait. Then we have Bosporus. Strait of Bosporus. Arctic Ocean and then America, Asia. Okay. And then Bosporus. Bosporus, Mediterranean and Atlantic. No. Chicago. Bosporus is Black Sea and Marmara Sea. Okay. Then next one is Dardanelles. Marmara Sea and Aegean Sea. Then Gibraltar, Strait of Gibraltar. Mediterranean, Atlantic. Okay, Spain, Morocco. Okay. And then what about Strait of Malacca? Malacca Strait. Andaman Sea and South China Sea. Also like no Indonesia and Malaysia. See, like no, whatever answers are wrong, please put it like no, just put a cross mark so that it doesn't create any sort of confusion. Okay. Also, you people, if anyone is wrong, so put a red mark over there so that no, there won't be any confusion sort of in between. Then after that, we have the Taurus, Taurus Strait. This we discussed. Taurus and Boss Strait, Strait of Bass. Say right complete. Now, what is Australia? Yeah, Australia and Papua New Guinea. Correct. Okay. So this is Taurus. Now what about Bass Strait? Australia and Tasmania. Okay. Correct. Now some of the straits are done. Moving towards the trenches. Okay, so the very first trench is Mariana Trench. Mariana Trench, Pacific Ocean. Tonga Trench, Tonga, Pacific. Okay, so see, Mariana is in North Pacific and Tonga is in South Pacific. Then Mindanao Trench, again Pacific, and Mindanao is in Philippines. Yeah, right, Naman. Then we have Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. It is in Atlantic. Then Sandwich Trench. So Sandwich is in Atlantic. Then Aleutian. So Aleutian is in North Pacific. Sandwich is in Atlantic. Yes. And Java Sunda. Java and Sunda. Indian Ocean. Yes, Ati. Correct. Okay, now we would be discussing some of the ocean currents. All right. If possible, two things are required to answer. First one is the location, and second thing is the nature of that particular ocean current. Means it is warm or cold. Okay, so only two things are required from your side. If possible, just do that. Okay. So first one is Benguela current. Just put the nature plus location. Benguela current. Agulhas current is there. Benguela, Canary, Labrador, Oyashio, Kuroshio. Kuril current is also there. Gulf Stream. Uh, yes, this is correct. Benguela, current South Africa, like no West. Yeah, correct. Then next, other currents, try to answer them as well. Oyashio, cold, and then Japan. Exactly, correct. Kuroshio, warm. Correct, Kshitij. Then Humboldt, current is also there. Humboldt. Gulf Stream, Canary. Falkland. Humboldt, cold, and then South America, exactly. Correct. Falkland. Cold and southeast. Yeah, correct. Gulf Stream, no one answered, I believe. Gulf Stream. Mozambique current is also there. Gulf Stream, Mexico warm. Exactly. Then what about Mozambique current? Agulhas current. Mozambique is warm. Yashika, correct. Agulhas, what about that? Warm Southeast Africa. Correct. Yes. Then Labrador, cold. Okay. Sargasso Sea and something specific to this, like any particular point over this. California current, cold and North America, yes. Agulhas bomb and Antarctica, no. No, 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 Naman. Agulhas, not Antarctica. Africa, okay? This one you should correct it. Then Sargasso Sea, kind of Calfres, North Atlantic Ocean, Sargasso grass. That's fine, but any specific point regarding Sargasso? Anything you can remember of this? Sargasso grass is a good point. It is a fishing zone and also its boundary. Okay, it has no boundary, like no boundary made by the water only, and kind of gyre here it is. Okay. Then we have discussed some of the volcanoes. Volcano wala part we have already done yesterday. Plateaus are also done, sort of. Bolivian plateau is in Bolivia only. Cook Strait, Cook Strait, Cook, and then Mount Egmont. Mount Egmont. 2 points are there. Okay, Cook Strait is correct. न्यूजीलैंड में नॉर्थ एंड साउथ वाले आइलैंड्स को इट कनेक्ट एक्चुअली sorry it separates, okay, and then New Zealand and Australia, no, 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 separating both, yeah, correct, Ati, good. Then Mount Egmont is in New Zealand only, okay, this is important, Egmont, this is important. And we have one Egmont group as well, if anyone of you remembers Egmont group. It is for, like, what is the objective of this group? So Egmont group is basically for the money laundering, okay, money laundering. It checks upon the cases. Then location of Great Barrier Reef and Mount Kosciuszko, financial intelligence, yeah, correct. for money laundering. Then Mount Kosciuszko, Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Yeah. Gibson Desert, Victoria Desert, Gibson and Victoria Desert. Gibson, Victoria, both in Australia. Yeah, okay. And then we have Margaret Darling Basin. Margaret Darling Basin, and like no, it drains into Australia, and it drains into Indian Ocean. Great Sandy Desert, Indian Ocean. Then Great Sandy Desert is in Australia. Yeah. And then Elbe River drains into Elbe. Yesterday we discussed. North Sea. Naman, can you please tell me how many rivers were there which were draining into North Sea? Like there were two, three rivers we discussed yesterday. Name of those rivers. Rhine, Elbe, and Thames. Okay, so three rivers in total draining into the North Sea. All right, and then Mount Blanc, Rhone River, Seine River, and like no kind of ranges, mountains we have discussed already. So we will not go into it. So what you can do is if you want to revise, just go and watch the previous sessions. Okay, we will not be discussing it anymore now. Seine River, France, yeah. And Patagonia Desert, easy one. Atacama, Patagonia. Titicaca Lake, Horn of Africa, Horn of Africa. Horn of Africa was like no homework for PMP. If you people remember, Horn of Africa was homework for you, and I hope you have done it. Somalia. Okay, correct. Now, some of the countries which are landlocked in Africa. Anyone can drop two, three countries which are landlocked in Africa. Just try to recall the map in front of you and think like three should be at least there should be three. Mali is a Chad. Only two people. What rest of you are doing here then? If you can't even write the answers. Oh, Zambia, Zimbabwe, okay. Botswana, all right. ठीक है, you know then. Good. Serengeti Plains, Serengeti Plains. Tanzania. Good. Then there was a place in news a long back, Khartoum. Anyone of you remembers Khartoum? And Khartoum is in Sudan. That's good and quick. Alright. Then Kalahari, Namibia, Stanley Falls. Kalahari is in Botswana, Africa only. Edward Lake. Anyone can quote the location of Edward Lake? Edward. So the location is Congo and Uganda. Yeah, nice. Absolutely correct. Then Tonle Sap we discussed yesterday. Tonle Sap location. Isikul. These two three points were there which like no you were forgetting that time. So Tonle Sap Cambodia. Yeah. Cracker is correct. Yes, Cambodia. Okay. And then what about that? Isikul. Isikul is in Kyrgyzstan. Okay. Yellow River, Mekong River, these all we have discussed already. And then Hind Kush range, Hind Kush, Kunlun, Karakoram, Alpine, Kyrgyzstan is equal. Yes, Naman, correct. Hind Kush, Afghanistan, Pakistan, correct. Kunlun, China. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Elephant Mountain, we discussed it. Elephant Mountain, Cambodia. Okay. Tigris, Jordan River, Dead Sea, Caspian, Black. Everything is done from my side and for many times. Tonle Sap is done. Then Caucasus, LA, Ural, all these are again discussed. Then Karakum, Kazilkum, Volga, Don, Ob, Lena, Yenisei River, all these rivers are again discussed. Then Caspian, Baikal, Balkhash, all these are done again. And then Nile River, Congo, Zambezi, Orange, Niger, Limpopo, all are done. All right, and with this, I'm concluding. All right, now nothing is left. It's your responsibility to keep on revising the things now. Apart from this, as such, nothing is left from the world geography. Okay, whatever is done is much more sufficient to just like know at least to get those corrections correct जो कि questions गलत नहीं होने चाहिए. So for that you have prepared much enough, and rest like no, some of you who are regular with the sessions are doing perfect. Okay, and I guess today was the last session for the world geography at least, and I don't think there is more like no any need to discuss it anymore now. Okay, and yeah, that is it for today. All right, and if you have any suggestions, so you can like no let me know. Not an issue. All right. Okay, thanks a lot for joining the session. We are concluding now. Have a nice day.